Yo, what up? It's Don.
Semi here.
Soul Brothers back up in it. Taking a look at, put a little list together for you guys.
Yes.
Best lateral containment, support, lockdown, kind of all ties together.
Yes, of this year, 2018. If you guys want to cop any of these shoes, we'll leave links below. A lot of you guys were asking for this, so that's why we're making a video. But yeah, I don't understand how you, as a basketball, I guess as the positions are kind of blending together right now, a lot of players are getting their handles tight, and a lot of them are doing a lot more shiftier moves and stuff like that, so it's not just like, if you're a big dude, you just post up, and if you're just a spot up shooter, everyone's doing a little bit of everything. You can't really have a basketball shoe without good lateral support. I mean, I guess if you're kind of like old school, a long time ago, if you're just posting up or just spot up, just shooting, you don't really need lateral containment if you're not going to do, a lot of, crossovers.
But you should always have some.
Yeah.
More so depending on how shifty you are, but even for a guy who's not too shifty, you're still going to be making some lateral movements. That's just the name of the game. So there should be some. I feel like in the 2000s was like the peak of like lateral stability. They just went
with the
nuts.
leather and all that.
Like composite on the side, leather, fuse, just way too rigid. You don't need to go that overboard. And then I feel like knits came in and people started wanting to go real minimal.
Yeah, we never had issues with that until like knits and meshes started coming into the game. You know what I'm saying? With like the synthetic materials, like the KD5 and 6, you had no issues with lateral containment. So like there's two ways that you can fix lateral containment, and that is, one way is to have a material that is pretty stiff, and really doesn't stretch at all and keeps your foot locked into the footbed and so it doesn't slide out. Or if the material is not stiff and not very strong, I guess like for example, the LeBron 16 is not. Mm-hmm. I mean the LeBron 15 wasn't very good because it kind of rolled out, even though the knit didn't really stretch at all and it was supported. So in that case, you have like something coming up, like this. You see how it cages you in like this.
Yeah, you have some type of counter. It could be TPU. Sometimes it's even foam, like in the next levels.
Exactly.
And that'll help keep you in the footbed when you're using a soft material like a knit. It should always be done. It should always be a very high concern for these companies.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And like heel containment is never really an issue as far as like sliding out of the footbed, because usually there's an internal TPU heel counter, and if there isn't, the foam does come up a lot to cage you in. But I don't know why they don't do it in the forefoot, because the heel is basically the axis, and when you're doing a movement, you're gonna, your forefoot is basically like going like this.
Yeah, that's where most of the force is being put when you're doing something like a cross or even like a step back or a side step. So
so if you need lockdown and lateral support, this is the list for you. Let's get it started. It's going to be a quick list, but there are a lot of shoes. So let's start off with the Kobe AD Exodus. Very good support. It's a really supportive material, so it doesn't stretch at all and it keeps you locked in. Yeah. While doing lateral movements. Next shoe is the WOW 7 with that, shroud material. It's pretty stiff. Really, you're not moving you're not going to move out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next shoe is the Harden Volume 3. The Harden Volume 3, I would say, is probably kind of the worst on this list as far as lateral containment goes, because I did feel the knit stretched just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying comparing it to all the other shoes on this list, it's not as good.
Yeah, but it's better than the two shoes that we put behind it as just a better shoe.
What do you mean, like overall?
Yeah. Just like an overall better. It's overall one of the best shoes on the list.
Oh, right? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So there's that. You guys can see from the slow-mo, it stretches just a little bit. Next shoe is the 0.1. You guys already know with that, shroud material as well. It's a very, very supportive shoe.
Yeah.
Next shoe is the Hover Havoc Low. Or just the Havoc.
Yeah, any of the Havocs. Pretty damn supportive shoe.
Yeah.
You're also pretty low to the ground, which does help keep you in the footbed, keeps your center of gravity low within your foot. So yeah, super supportive materials, especially over the forefoot.
Yep. Next shoe is the Jordan Jumpman Hustle.
Yeah. Same thing. It has that. A lot of these shoes, they have that shroud over the front half of the shoe that really just adds a ton of support laterally. It's a great idea.
Yeah. Same thing with the Jordan 33. With that strap system, you're going to be locked in, locked down. Your foot's not moving anywhere. And also for lateral containment, it's really, really good as well. Just wish the traction was a little bit better. Next shoe is the Kobe Pro Trail.
Yep.
Old school shoe, leather materials. You also have that foam guard coming up a lot as well. So I mean, obviously in that aspect, the designer, whoever designed that shoe, knew about that.
For sure.
You know, so like I don't understand how like the KD11 was invented.
Yeah, no, they were big on that back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they were like, there was no joke. You had to have a ton of support, especially laterally.
Exactly. All right, next shoe is the Kyrie Low and also the Kyrie 5. Can't go wrong with that. Also, I'll add the Flytrap 2 in as well. I'm playing in that right now. But lateral support seems really good in that shoe as well. But all the Kyries, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the designer knows Kyrie's known for crossover. He does a lot of lateral movements. So he needs all that support and also traction, which is a good you know, plus. But, you know, he needs that lateral support. So
I mean, the materials are already crazy strong. You probably didn't even need some of the outsole to come up.
Yeah.
But it does just in case.
Exactly.
You know, so you're definitely covered.
Yes. So, anyways, that's the list. It kind of sucks that we have to make this list because all basketball shoes should have, you know, adequate lateral support. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sadly, that's not the case. But you know, that's why we made this list for you guys. Hope we helped you guys out, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.